Why do I suck so much? Please feel free to put your answers in the comments below. Because I've had this pair of, I guess I'd call them IMs, since before I moved to this house. And I don't know what mental handicap was preventing me from just putting them on. Because I literally saw them and went, oh, and I just didn't. And only after the GL2000 fucking fan fiction that I wrote in my own head did I like go, holy fuck, GoldPlanar. Holy shit, GoldPlanar, 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 GoldPlanar. Oh, I didn't do that, did I? I'm currently listening to Mozart, by the way. This is Allegro. This is specifically KV174 and KV593, number 4, for Allegro. And, yeah, it sounds perfect. So I'm gonna take them out of my ears. We're gonna look at them because they're like they're a little planar. Because you know, GoldPlanar to make the world listening better. That's grammatically incorrect. To make the world's listening better would work. To make the world listen better would work. Take away the ing. There's ways to fix that. We will work on it, GoldPlanar. So these were sent to me at the same time as the little tiny GoldPlanars, the ones over there, the 20s. No, wait, these are the GL20s. What the hell are the other little ones called? These right here are the GL20s. And I literally have an eBay page open because you can't fucking buy them anywhere. So I did this to me, and I did this to you, and for that I apologize. Because I pulled them out after the GL2000s became like my favorite fucking headphone for a long while, and then like the Hems came and they're like, oh, here's that same thing but a little softer. But then the GL1200 showed up and they're like, hey, fuck you, Orpheus-like. And I'm like, that meme, the fucking meme. And it's just, it was time. So I put them on the burning rig because I had them in a box. So there's a box right there. That box is like, remember the scene from Beetlejuice when they're walking down the hallway and they lift it up? And this is the Lost Souls room and it's just filled with fucking ghosts. That's that box. That's IMs, basically, that I've been sent to by companies. And they were all cheapies and no one really had any buzz. So I just ignored them. That's the Lost Souls box. So I rescued these from the Lost Souls room. And I put them on the burning rig. And from the fucking moment I did that, because when you put it on the burning rig, there's, you know, 8 individual volume controls. So I had to plug in this little 3.5mm connector. It's like, all right, a little 3.5mm, a little braided cable. I had to plug this in to the Tascam MH8 thing, and you have to set the volume. So one of these, without any tip on it at all, I just shoved it in my ear and adjusted the volume to the point where it got to like listening level a little bit above, and that's how you break in the headphones and things. You just go. And just from putting it in, brand new, sitting in a box for a year, plug it and go, ah, fuck, I fucked up. I knew they'd fucking, it was going to be like one of these fucking like apology videos where it's like, guess what, everybody? You should have bought these when Magic. There are owners, because the only people who watch my reviews, there's 3 people. There's people who have no interest in actually buying anything, and they're just here because I say the word fuck and have cute anime girls as my backgrounds. Cute. There are people who are looking to buy a thing, and you guys are going to be disappointed because you're going to be on eBay hunting these things down now. And there are the people who already own it, who are coming to get confirmation bias or unbiased. You did a good job, guys, who bought it. People who threw their faith randomly at fucking GoldPlanar GL20s a year ago did good. You did very good. Because these are designed and engineered in USA, assembled in China. See, I didn't know that GoldPlanar was even related to America. I thought GoldPlanar was just China, because China is China, which means when they fuck up in America, I can yell at them in English. Here's what it comes with, by the way. This metal little holder for your tips, which I think you're supposed to put them on it. I don't think I would never take them off unless, like, why would I? And it wouldn't have fit in the box, I guess. So you got a little holder that you can just literally keep small, medium, large, and F for foam. And these are all, there's no foam though. I'm confused. Like, it's been a year. I don't know where this has ended up in my fucking box. So it comes with what looks to be 4 different size tips there. Just regular silicone buddies. Nothing. These are 2 flange, and these are single, and these are ball, and these are stuck in the foam. Really small. So you got 1 pair of double flange, and you get some other ones with the red tips, and I guess you're supposed to attach them to this. This will actually be really useful if you're going to like a show, because you can just put 4 of your own, whatever size you use. I use large on the right, medium on the left, and I use Taconi. Comes with a little bag, which is actually a really, like, it's a way better built bag than it should be for how small it is, and it's not that big that it's like just going to easily fit this shit in here either. These things are not small. Like, that's not quite in the bag. It's still sticking up out of it. One of the reasons I think I just didn't do it is because they look ridiculous. Then again, the eye signs look ridiculous. All is the eye sign, 10s and 20s. I liked them. I really like the eye signs. And then some fucker was like, have you seen the cipher cable does this DSP? And then I didn't have an Apple device, so I had to DSP it with like an EQ just on a player. And I went, shit. Now it sounds so much better. And then, so that means you need to have an Apple product to run the thing with a cipher cable so that a DSP corrected it and it would sound good. Then Monoprice came up with the M300, which was their like rip-off iSign portable planar thing. And those were okay. And I didn't like the way they felt, and they were weird. So I gave them like a pass, but I wasn't like, I didn't keep them. I just sold them in the yard sale. And so when I got these, it was like bad blood. It was like, all right, I've seen, you know, this type of shit before. They're probably going to need some sort of DSP correction, which you're not going to get because you don't have a thing. And it's just like Monoprice. And at that point, I hadn't established in my brain hole that GoldPlanar is the tuning house of fucking Mount Everest. If you get a GL2000 set that works perfectly, you understand what I'm talking about. The cheaper ones that I got still actually were very impressive, but it wasn't enough to overcome the fact that I knew I was looking at these and they were just going to be a gimmick. And these are not a fucking gimmick. And they're not bad in any way. All right. Everything's bad in some way. But these are huge. And they have a very long, very thick, I was going to say head, but tube, which I guess also counts, right there. And I'm using Taconi tips because that's my preferred tip. I recommend highly you try every IM with a preferred tip, whether it's a spiral dot or a spin fit. I have links below in the description for the manufacturers who make tips. I literally have it saved in text. I just copy paste Taconi, spin fit, spiral dot, and then elastics. Those are like the 4 big ones. If you have any other tips that you think I should try, let me know, because I literally have a whole case there of tips that I could just try on things. But I usually go with the foams because I think they stay in my ear better. Now, they're a little hard to figure out how to wear because they have a MMCX cable here just plugged in. The cable's not bad. It's a little bit short actually for, I kind of want like another 6 inches of length because this thing tends to like get yanked, and getting yanked is not good. But it's a 3.5 millimeter. I really should put a really expensive, I should put a balanced MMCX cable on this. What headphone could I steal that off of? Shit. Because I'm keeping these. I'm never getting rid of them ever. Because you can't buy them now. And I'm not selling them to the yard sale because, oh no. So here is what you get. You get this perfect cylinder. It's not a cylinder. Perfect round IM. And then the nozzle is offset to one side and very long. And they don't tell you how to wear it. So it just says R. So then you're like, okay, the wire comes over. But wait, does the wire go like this? And then the wire goes like this? And come over. Then the R, usually the way it works is the letter would be vertical in an IM. So that would mean I'm going with it like, because it is the right-hand side. So the tips usually come in from the back, which means I'd have to have the tip like this or like this. I don't know. You basically spend 5 minutes spinning it in your head, trying to figure out where's good. And then the wire is like, well, does the wire flip around? So it doesn't just perfectly go in and then let you know that it's amazing. You have to sort of dick with it. And I think changing the wire to something that has a little bit more freedom and not as much weird twist in it would probably help, and I'm going to work on that. But I've shown you now, right? You see it? It's pretty big. That's as big as my big thumb. If you own this, it's literally 90% the size of the volume knob on a Singer SA1. Quote that as like a bullet point. I'm going to put them back in my head now because there's not much else to see about them. They have no switches. They are very, very, they look like an Odyssey, like Planar. More than the Odyssey Planars look like Odyssey Planars. So I'm going to, maybe I'll flip this around this way this time and try to do, right, it goes over behind the ear is in, and because I just, yeah, shh, quiet. See how this is trying stuff. Because I keep having the wire pop up over my ear and then fall over. Doesn't matter. You can't buy these. This is a retro review. I'm going to have to fucking put retro in the title. So I get them settled. I think that's where I like them. I'm going to twist the actual connector inwards so that the wire is pushed behind my ears instead of like straight down. Comfortable. One of the nice things about, one of the things I hated about the Monoprice ones is that the stalks were real short, and so it smashed this fucking plastic thing into your soft ear. Ears don't feel anything, just smash a piece of plastic into it. And these don't do that. They are big and they hover just outside, and they reach it. And I'm wearing them and they fit, but I keep adjusting them because I can hear everything I'm saying. And usually when you put an IM in, you can judge if your IM is seated by whether or not you could hear my air conditioner running in the background. Sorry about the air conditioner. It's better than the heater. Not as low frequency as a heater, but it's still there. And so I put them in and they fit perfectly, and I could hear everything because they're open. And this is the same magical shit that the first iSign review I did got, where you're not used to, as a human being, wearing something in your ear that is completely open. And so when music starts appearing, and I have this, by the way, this is the Wild 11 Topaz on high gain, and I'm using the Geshelli Labs J2 on the second level of gain because it's like this weird, they're planar. They actually are relatively easy to power, but I think you benefit from giving them a little more, ugh. If you go to the store and someone's like, what kind of player do you want? You literally have to say, well, I'm kind of looking for one that has a little more, ugh. They'll know what you mean. Tell them Zio sent you. So I'm literally wearing nothing because it doesn't weigh anything. They sort of disappear on your ears. I can still hear everything perfectly fine. They don't project sound loudly outwards because it's such a small little driver. And I'm being just rubbed down. This is from Mad Max, the Road Warrior. It sounds better than it should for that fucking soundtrack. Can you hear what's playing? All right, this is blisteringly loud. I can't hear myself talking. You probably hearing it now. This is short music for short people. That's very loud. Taxi driver main theme. So what it basically does is exactly what you think it does, or what you would hope it does. It takes a nice, luscious, planar sound, which is, you know, big driver, lot of air, soundstage, creaminess. The theme from Taxi Driver. Oh God, I'll put it up so loud so you could hear it. That is loud. That is so fucking loud. And it's just inside my ear. It's a weird. I lowered it all the way, and it literally gave me like a headache for a second. Because if I wear any of the big Planars on my head as a headphone, I understand what that feels like. I understand where the sound's coming from, and it sounds like a headphone. And then I try to not pay attention to it being a headphone and just listen to the music. But these sound like a giant fucking planar headphone, but I don't feel it. And I can go shopping with this. You know what? I'm getting a set of the, it's long time coming, the FIO Universal True Wireless Stereo 3s. I got a set, one of them broke, then FIOS had manufacturing issues, I never got a replacement. It's showing up. These will be what I put on there. Probably permanently. Because I could wear these to a grocery store, and if I have just music playing quietly in the background, like literally I'm just in this music now. This music is happening for me, this is my personal fucking soundtrack. And I could do that with having it clipped over my ears, which will actually probably hold it better than the wire. So we'll determine if they have enough power to do this. Because I mean, that's not a lot of power. Yes, we're on high gain here, but we're down here, and that's just enough to make music happen. That's fucking gorgeous. That's the word. The word is gorgeous. And I'm a fucking idiot for letting them sit in a box. They sound better than the iSign 10s and 20s. And they certainly sound better than the M300s, which makes these the best ones. Now, someone is willing to send me the i3s, the Odyssey iSign 3 or i3 sign. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. You could have been moving with these. The thing is, when you wear them and they're open back, it's kind of like, I know this is weird. I'm going to bring up the Apple AirPod Pros, because those do an amazing job of having microphones that listen to the real world. And then if you don't want to have noise canceling, you could have them open up and you can still have music playing while out and about. Well, this is the fucking exact thing that I would want, but not the fucking cold, disconnected, sterile sound that the AirPod fucking Pros give you. The DSP'd fucking like, oh, it's very, very clean. This is exactly what I want. If the AirPod Pros sounded like this, I would actually be an Apple fanboy. But right now, it's like, what was I listening to? The Gorillaz? No, Mac DeMarco's sister? It was Mac DeMarco's sister. By the way, when you see my head like shudder like that, just imagine my actual, like, that's a reaction to something. So apparently, Benedict Torget, or Sleep a While from the Acoustic Arts Uncompressed World Volume 2, Benedicte Torget. I'm sorry, Benedicte. And she's singing this song. And I absolutely know it's an audiophile bullshit sound. It's just like, there's shit dinking up. Like, what is dinking in my upper right-hand corner of my brain? Just, you can't buy these. There's no link in the description that's going to make me any profit at all. Zero profit. The profitability of this will come from people who go like, hey, this guy doesn't seem to be bullshitting me. Let's join his Patreon. So join my Patreon. Actually, the benefit of seeing this review on Patreon or Subscribestar is that whatever few pairs of these are left on eBay, or, you know, I'll try to find them somewhere else. But if you can buy them, then when this video goes public, then there's none left. And that's the real benefit. You avoid the Zeos effect a little bit. I've still sold things out when I release videos just to patrons. It's just a fact of life. Oh, God. The bass. I need some bass tracks. I have a bass playlist. Juno Reactor, Mind of the Free. And I'm actually adjusting. Now you adjust, because if you lose a little bit of bass, it's like, oh, maybe it's not making a good seal. And I think I actually feel like my arm's shaking. And that's completely mental, because it's not actually physically doing it, but I feel it. Come on. You can do it. Or you can't do it. Did I change? I broke some songs. Wow. I guess I have to relink some of these. I guess I have to relink all of these? Oh, FKH Twigs works. Yeah, they deliver planar bass and like a, I don't even know how many millimeter driver. Does it even say on eBay, or do they copy paste? Here we go. What is GoldPlanar? Oh God, I'm not reading this. GoldPlanar is a well-known brand manufacturer in the hi-fi industry, and this core team was founded in 2010 to start designing and manufacturing hi-fi quality hi-fi earphones. GoldPlanar founded in 2017, become manufacturer. What are you telling me? 28 millimeter planar magnetic driver. It's a 28 millimeter. That's all I wanted to know. N50 magnets. Exceptionally for low frequency sounds. God, they sound so good. So yeah, throw $300 at it. It's worth. These are worth $300, because there's no IAM on the planet Earth that is open back. I mean, I got the FIO FH5S, which I think is open back. I should have called it the O, but At the same time, I haven't listened to those yet. And these... Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, past Zeos, you asshole. You could have sold a billion of... It probably would have stopped... I don't know why they stopped selling these. These are so good, I don't know why they stopped selling them. Probably because I didn't do a video and nobody bought them, so... What I got to see with the lights on. These are sing-along headphones. Because when you can hear yourself, and you've got that, you just start singing with it. And that's nuts. Yeah, these don't require... They could probably... Everything could use a DSP tune. But I am thoroughly fucking amazed by how well they do. With this little 28mm fucking planar. God damn it. God damn it. Oh no. Made in Abyss. Because now I'm going to listen to the whole goddamn soundtrack. Alright, you know what? I'm going to stop this review. Because I'm just going to listen to the whole goddamn soundtrack. I want to thank GoldPlanar for sending these out. It might have been Linsol that sent them out to me a long time ago. And I checked, they're not on Linsol anymore. So yeah, go grab yourself a pair of these vintage fucking lost in time fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Why don't you just review them? They were just sitting in a box. They were sitting in a box for a year. And they sound this good. I did you guys a disservice. I did myself a disservice. So now I got to integrate them into things, and then I can't link them because they're only on eBay, and it's fuck. So, like I already described, Patreon or Subscribe Star. $5 a month, see reviews early, and participate in the yard sale. If you want to ask me any questions, $10 a month gets you into the private behind-the-scenes Telegram chat, where you can ask me any questions you'd like. There are higher tiers where you can PM me if you want to have a real conversation about a thing you're trying to do. Otherwise, please use the chat, because this way I'm not shuffling 200 individual PMs and I don't know who the hell you are. Every time I go away for a day, I'm answering 27 of them. So it's like, yeah, no, Z reviews, man. And don't forget to check out Hi-Fi Guides and the Hi-Fi Guides forum. I don't know if these are on there. If they are, what do you guys think? The people over at Hi-Fi Guides, I care about what you think. I mean, owners who are here, what do you think? Because I'm just so pissed. I'm so pissed at myself, and I can't go back in time and just say, hey, stupid. If you would have reviewed these, they'd still be making them. Or they'd be making a second revision. A better revision. Maybe a revision where it's slightly bigger or slightly deeper. Or they double it up. Or they put a... Like, when products go to market and they don't sell, the companies just go, oh, well, the companies don't do, oh, let's try again with a better design. They just go, all right, well, that didn't work. What else we got? It's probably why we end up with the GL1200s, which are pretty fucking amazing. But yeah, I'd love to see GoldPlanar bring this back. Bring it back. I'm sorry. Just figure out a better way to do like the mount, because I know the iSign ones had like a plastic clip that clipped onto the thing that clipped over your ear, and I don't think these need that much. Just a better formable wire would probably be the way to go. Anyway, I'm done. That cute wallpaper available in the description. Let's all hear it for fucking No Game No Life Season 2. We need it. We need it. If we collectively fucking wish for it, we can make it happen. And we can bring these back. We can bring back No Game No Life Season 2. We have the power. Yeah, these won't be in the yard sale, so too bad. I could just throw this box away now. It's unnecessary because it's never going back in here. So I'm such a fucking idiot. It's fucking so good. They're so fucking good.